Hey, yummy. Ah.
Hello, this is Dr. Keith Witt, the therapist in the wild, and I'm here to talk to you about not arguing with rigid-minded people. Don't argue with fundamentalists. Why? What's the point? Why talk to somebody whose mind cannot be changed? And how do you find out if somebody's mind cannot be changed? You say, here is data that shows you that the world is slowly getting warmer as a result of man's intervention. And if someone says something like, you, that's not the way it is. I trust my gut. That's not the way it is. I heard it on Fox News or some other bullshit thing. They have a rigid mindset. They're not going to pay any attention. So why have the discussion? If you're in a couple and you go, look, I was not lying to you this morning when I said I went to work out. I went and worked out and then I left my phone in the car. No, you're lying. Okay, what's going to happen? You cannot ever prove that you're not lying. You have somebody who has rigid. If you can think I'm lying, we're going to have to talk about this later. You don't talk to somebody who's refusing to receive evidence, refusing to receive influence. And how about you? How about when you have an idea about something? You were a dick to me. You looked down at me when I walked and you didn't say hi to me, and that means you're mad at me. You go, no, man, I was just paying attention to the book. I didn't see you come in. You saw me come in. Look, if you're doing that, stop. That's being a dick, first of all, which is violating the first rule of being a great guy and being a great person. And the other thing is, you got to be able to receive influence. If you're having a conversation with somebody and you don't believe they're doing the best to tell the truth, why have that conversation? You have to be able to receive influence, and if you're talking to somebody, they need to be able to receive influence. That's what's called a dialectic. Dialectic comes from Socrates, who I think is really fine. That's something happening. If somebody is not receiving influence, you're just going blah, 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 blah. Oh, and if you don't understand or if you don't accept me, I'm going to do it louder. Blah, 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 blah. That's going to make a difference. How many times has that worked for you? Therapist in the Wild says, only have conversations that actually do something. Conversation that does something is fun, is intimate, there's exchange of ideas, people are open to giving and receiving influence. If you're not or the other person is, why bother? Priceless, priceless, priceless knowledge brought to you by Dr. Keith Witt, the therapist in the wild.